Hi, friends and family. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Thursday Night Thought. This week's thought is about exploring our dreams and our subconscious for hidden messages. And I didn't have a plan to talk about this. I didn't do research on this subject. Instead, like every Thursday, life presented the message to me. And I believe that life presents messages to us so that we can pay attention and use those messages to create our reality. So this week, I had a dream. And in this dream, I was in a room and there were two women in this room and they were sitting at a table and they were selling some type of sunglasses. They had a product on the table and they kept trying to get my attention and saying, come over here, come try these on. So I went over the table and I started trying them on. And the first thing I noticed is that these women were just amazing women. They were so happy and they really wanted to know my opinion of the sunglasses. And they wanted to know, if there was anything that if they were to change it, would I like it better? They weren't attached to the experience and they were so happy and so positive. And I remember putting the sunglasses on and thinking to myself, yeah, there's a couple changes I would make. But once they make those changes, boy, these women are going to be hugely successful. And so is this product. And in the dream, I started to feel very envious and very jealous of what it was they had created, and especially their positivity around it and their passion and wanting to know how to make changes to make it that much better. And I woke up in this state of mind. I woke up feeling the envy, feeling the jealousy, all of those emotions that are very, very limiting. And this is what I teach women. I teach it, tune into your body. Do you feel pain or pleasure, and how this is associated to our thoughts? So I knew I was in a place of pain and I had to shift out of that. So I asked life, how do I shift? And I received a message to go back to my journal from earlier on in the week. So I did. I went back to my journal earlier in the week. And sure enough, I had forgotten about this. I'm reading my journal and I've written in my journal, is my business going to be successful? What can I do better? What are some changes that I can make? But the main message was, is my business going to be successful? Is my message have a purpose? In that moment, I made the correlation that life in that dream was allowing me to experience myself and give me an answer in how I was feeling as the opposite party, as the party viewing the experience. So as the party viewing the experience, I was experiencing envy, jealousy, because I knew that these women would be successful. I knew that they had a great product, and with a couple tweaks, that it was going to be fantastic. In that moment, when I realized that that was me that I was looking at, the pain went away and I connected into that pleasure. And that's how I know. That's how my intuition tells me. When I connect into that pleasure and I feel it in my body, that's how I know it's a message. So I paid attention. And that was a huge, huge blessing, especially in this week, because this week was a really difficult week. And I could feel the difficulties that people were experiencing this week. So to have that blessing and to share that blessing with you is a gift, because it doesn't only have to be expressed in a dream. What I began to recognize was that same concept can be applied to life experiences. How any experience can be viewed from more than one vantage point. And when it is, perhaps we're experiencing the motion and we're feeling the gravity of that emotion, but perhaps life is giving you a message, letting you see a part of yourself or answer the questions that you have for life. So that's our Thursday night thought. I look forward to sharing our next Thursday night thought together. Thank you for tuning in.